team doesn't. We'll see if that plays a factor. Beautiful move there by Mast. Nice little spinorama, gets it up. Got to make those layups.
Good job on the rebound there by 22.
Swings it to the top, drives. Good ball movement, looking to get the threes up.
In and out.
No good, rebound Arthur. Arthur, one thing they really want to do is push the ball up the floor, shoot the three ball. That is what they do this year with this team. Get it up as quick as they can. They don't have size, so they got to come up with something. So that's their plan to attack that. Nice little floater there by Kedrick Chupp. They're going to get you in the press. They want you to make the mistakes here. And just like that, turnover.
Number 4 wasn't ready for that pass.
The key is going to be just relaxing. I think sometimes when teams see a press, they start to freak out instead of just running what their coach has installed to beat it. Because if you take your time on a press, you're fine. Got ball movement over here by Arthur. Like I said, they will shoot the three. Misses, but a great rebound there by number 34, Hirschberger.
Put it right back up and in.
Bay City's going to need to get a bucket here. They don't want this lead to keep growing. It's a nice drive, not able to get it. But an offensive rebound by Malachi Johnson puts it in for 2. Again, Arthur so quick up the floor. Ball movement, open 3. No good. Rebound Bay City. That's going to be the key. Limiting Arthur to one shot. Because they're not going to be able to set up in their press if you can get him to one shot and miss.
4 with the 3, no good. Arthur,
great
tough
poke.
D here.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
steal.
always annoying as a point guard. Got someone breathing down your neck. Great job by Mass there, really getting into the grill of Amos Johnson. And we got a foul, looks like on number 34, Ian Hirschberger. That'll be his first, team's first. So it looks like Arthur's really just trying to come out here, try and force Bay City into mistakes. Bay City's been getting some open looks too. And their offensive rebounding has been a little bit of a plus here in the very, very early going. They're going to have to keep that up if they want to win this game.
Malachi missed his first free throw, going for his second now. And he puts that in.
Just look how fast it's up the floor.
Yeah, they're definitely moving the ball around.
Mast for 3, no good. Rebound Bay City, looks like we're going to get a foul.
Luke Schmidt with the rebound.
On Chupp. That'll be Chupp's first. And here comes the press. Good start for Arthur. Let's see if Bay City can handle this pressure.
They got it through. Oh, and he tossed it outside.
Got number 15 checking into the game for Bay City. I don't have his number on my call sheet, so I do not have a name for him.
Nice steal by Arthur and the bucket.
Looks like Matthew Ayala checked in the game, and Bay City's coach has seen enough. He's going to try and settle his troops down, and we'll take a quick break. All right, and we are back after that quick 30-second timeout by Bay City. Trying to get the press breaker in order here.
Bay City throwing the ball in here. And then we have the heavy press from Arthur. A little fumble there, long pass down to the end. 15 driving. Tries to pass it off to 2, but it's stolen by Arthur.
Yeah, good idea. Just wasn't able to get home. Oh, looks like he got away with a travel there.
Long 3, no good for Arthur. Number 10 with the rebound. 11, I mean. Just getting a little pressure on there from Bay City. And Bay City's bringing the ball down. 15 at the top there. Pass in.
Bay City's got to protect the basketball. Too many turnovers here in the early going.
Arthur,
and it's not easy.
Yep. Working its way, wide open. Arthur moving the ball around. At the top of the key. Hit inside, shot up, no good. But Wade Julius comes in with the rebound and puts it back up for 2.
Yeah, Bay City did a great job on the initial defense, just didn't finish the job there.
15 with the ball. Brings it out to the left side. Long 3, no good. Rebound by 15.
Looking for a foul, but didn't get it.
Number 5 driving through. Shot, no good.
Very frustrated there is Amos. Arthur quickly up the floor for that 3, and that is what they're looking to do.
Yep, Chase Helmuth with that shot there. No contestation there on him.
Contestation?
Yeah, it's a new word.
I'm sure you'll hear lots of new words in this broadcast, folks.
I'll translate it, contested.
Throws up a wild shot. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of movement from Bay City.
Nope, Arthur's really whipping that ball around. Good movement. Ooh, nice poke away from 15.
Yep, great defense there by Ayala. We got new subs coming into the game for Arthur. Number 23, that's going to be Joe Thural.
Arthur still in the press here. A little trouble. And they stole it. Press worked.
Yep, turnovers are starting to pile up here quickly for Bay City. And Arthur's doing what they do, turning those into points.
Ethan Gable grabbed that one, drove it in for 2 points. Bay City trying to get the ball out. Has it up at half court. Over the left side, forward to 3. No good. Ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I think really what Bay City just needs to do is just kind of slow it down. They're letting the press get to them. They're starting to make some errant passes. They just got to take a deep breath. There you go. Look, right by the hoop. That's what they got to do. They got to take advantage of their size there. And that's what Arthur is mitigating by pushing the ball up very quickly. So Bay City's got to slow it down. Get that. Get the stop. Great. Look. And look, no press when you get a stop. That's got to be Bay City's game plan, and they got to be able to take advantage of their size.
Arthur's got a 12-point lead on him now. Bay City with the ball. Pass up the top of the key, number 5. Court top, swing it down to the left side. 15 driving it in, brings it back to the top. 32, trying to figure out what's going on there. Swings it over to the right side. At the top of the key again. Arthur tried to poke it away. Shot by 15. Bounces out. Almost gets his own rebound.
Yeah, he's been a nice little spark plug off the bench the second he got in the game. Ayala doing a nice job.
12. Shooting a 3, no good. And ball goes off Bay City. Arthur keeps the ball.
Yeah, Bay City's got to get those rebounds, limit them to 1 chance. Not easy with Arthur, though. They fly around the floor. That's for sure.
12, misses. Gets his own rebound. We're looking at the baseline there. It bounces off, and it looks like it's...
Oh, wow.
Bay City's.
I feel like Bay City may have hit that last, but that's why I'm not wearing the pinstripes.
Up, press on. Arthur gets the ball. Oh, nice.
Up and
Layup.
under there, yep. Yeah, Bay City's coach has seen enough. This lead is now 20-5 with 54 seconds left in this first quarter. Biggest thing is just trying to settle these guys down.
Yeah, the Arthurs with their presses have been very successful. It's kind of messed up Bay City here.
Yep, and that's what the coaches has to drop. Like, guys, look, when they do beat it, they're getting looks. They're just it's just speeding them up too much, and then it's causing those turnovers.
Yep.
Guys aren't being in the right spots, trying to dribble through the press,
Right,
so
definitely.
that's going to be a problem. So I like the timeout here, but the only thing is, we've now burned 2 quick timeouts in the first quarter. But I agree, you can't let this game get any further.
Right, this is a pretty good lead that they got on them. So they're going to have to change something up quick.
And they have it. We saw what their game plan has to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get the stop. You got to get the defensive rebound. You cannot let Arthur continue to keep putting up shots because they will put it in eventually. And then they'll be able to get their size, use their size in the post.
Definitely. Bay City with the ball at the top of the key. They pass around, try to get it inside, but Arthur stole it. Arthur bringing it down quickly as usual. Down the right side of the arc, top of the arc. Back to the right side, inside layup for 24.
That short corner has been wide open for Bay City this whole game, and Arthur's just really taking advantage of it.
Definitely.
They're just late rotating over there.
Got a little poke out there from Arthur, but we got a foul call on number 10, Ethan Gabriels. 15 tossing it in for Bay City from the outside.
Got 10 seconds left. Let's see if Bay City can get a big shot here for a little bit of momentum.
They're going to have to shoot soon.
I don't even know if they know. Gets it up. And no good. We go
Yep.
to the second quarter with a 21-5 lead
Wow.
for Arthur. Their game plan is working to perfection. They're trying to put this game away early so that they can get their starters on the bench and get ready for the next game. That's kind of what you have to do in a tournament. We will be back. And we are back. Arthur will start the ball in the second half. Wow, my goodness, second quarter. Sorry, great ball movement. Look at right where we said. That's where their bread and butter is for Arthur. Find that short corner. Bay City's having a terrible time rotating over there, and it's just once you get it inside on the zone, it's done. It's done. You're just getting easy looks. Bay City working the ball around the perimeter. Arthur playing some stifling defense. Nice drive there by Amos. Gets it over to 14 for a three. No good, but I like that. There was some movement. And we got an offensive rebound by 32. Bay City inbounds the ball. Working it around the perimeter. Swings it over to Ayala. Back to the top, over to Amos. With a nice little floater right there, and they desperately needed that bucket. Nice job. They were patient, though. That's what it's going to take against Arthur. You can't play this fast-paced game with them. That's what they want.
Arthur, one man down, 4 around, got the rebound, but Bay City took it away. Flips it out to 5, little dribble shot, puts it in.
And there you go.
Arthur going to the right side again. Go to the center. This is out to 20, left alone with the 3, and in and out.
Looks like Bay City's more trying to play compact on their zone. They really don't want anybody coming in, which is giving Arthur wide open looks at the 3. And if they start hitting, that's going to be a problem, because if you start hitting inside and outside, you're going to have to come up with a different defense.
11 with the 3.
Like that.
Wide open.
Not much resistance on those there.
Nope, and if they're going to be hitting them, it's going to hurt.
That pressure just really giving Bay City a problem. After they got back-to-back buckets, let's see if they can set something up here.
Bay City tossed it in. It's up at the top of the key. 15's got the ball, moving it around. And Arthur steals that one. Oh, we got a bump there.
And I think that was a great play, and we'll come back to that one later. I'll show you with a replay, but that's kind of what Arthur's defense is, right? Mast wasn't even guarding his guy, but he came off because he saw the Bay City with his back to him and got the steal.
Mm-hmm. You got to keep your eyes open around the court and see what's going on and who's around you.
Well, have you ever seen anyone play with their eyes closed on the court?
Yes.
Who?
You.
It may have looked like that, but no, they were definitely open, which is sad to say. Anyway, we got a sub coming back for Bay City. That's going to be number 4, Isaiah Schmitz, coming back in the game. And he's going to get Malachi Johnson a breather. 26-9 here in the second quarter. Yep, Mast never established himself on the floor, so that's going to be a turnover, Arthur. Let's see if Bay City can take advantage of that.
Yep, they're bringing the ball down. There's no press on them, so they're not having any issues.
No, it looks like they went to a 1-3-1 here. I've been actually seeing a lot of teams play 1-3-1 more than I've seen in past high school years. Everybody's trying to get that quick steal, and what that allows is you to get those easy buckets, right? You get a quick steal, you're pushing it up the floor. You're gonna give yourself a chance.
3 by Arthur, rebounded. Stuck in the corner here.
Oh, almost got it by Johnson.
Nice play, 32.
That's the thing, Bay City's got to close down that paint. But it's great ball movement by Arthur, too, which is what obviously they're always going to be known for. But see, this is what we're talking about, right?
Oh, nice block there.
Yeah, great hustle back by Johnson there. But that's what we're talking about, right? We're getting the 1-3-1. We're calling turnovers, and look at what it led to, a fast break.
Yep.
Now,
definitely.
Bay City got back, but that's how you mitigate not having size.
Arthur dumps it out on the serving. Missed shot by number 11. 2 rebounds, bringing it up 15 for Bay City. Bring it to the right side. Comes to the top of the key, switch the ball, driving in. 4, dumps it back up to the top. Back to the side. Long 3, looks good, it bounced off the rim.
Looks like we got a foul on number 11. Back in my day, you know what they called that?
What was it?
Boxing out.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you do not get to do that. Drives me nuts, but the game is definitely different than what it used to be, that's for sure.
Yeah, boxing out and following your shot are 2 of the most important things to do.
Well, if you make your shot, then you don't have to follow it, and then you're all right. So that could be a little bit more important.
You know, plenty of times your ball will go right back in your hands. You follow your shot.
Go, got a block there by number 4, but unfortunately caught him with the body. Oh, after the shot.
Huh.
Interesting.
That might something look over again.
Score is 28-9 in favor of Arthur. Arthur last won our championship, I believe, in 2023, if I have that correctly. So they are hungry to get back to that status.
Yes, and we are long overdue, so we're hoping to come out ahead in this one. 20 with the 3, short shot.
There you
down
go.
By 14.
Great job there by Bay City. Get the stop, get the rebound. That's how you're going to find yourself back in this game.
Wide open 3. So Bay City, no good. Rebounded by Arthur.
And to that extent, you also got to hit the shots. That's the tough part, too.
True.
Right?
Arthur
There you
comes
go.
in, misses that layup there.
2
with
stops
the
in a
rebound.
row.
Okay. 15 with the ball. Back over to 4 at the top of the key. Drives to the center.
It's a nice
Pumps it
move.
out. The center back out to the top. There's a long 3 and bounces off the rim.
They're just not able to hit their threes right now, and that's really, really hurting them.
Yeah, that would be a big plus if they could do that.
Luke Schmidt just checked back in the game. I mean, think about it. They just got two defensive stops in a row, right? And there's their third in a row.
Yep,
But it doesn't matter how many defensive stops you get if you can't put the ball in the hole.
that's for sure. You got to get those points on the board.
Nice.
22.
Oh,
Easy
man.
layup, but doesn't make it.
Oh, that was a tough sequence. Beautiful pass by Ayala. But Johnson just not able to finish it there. Those are the ones you got to convert. You have to.
Yep. We're bringing the ball up over to the top
Looked like
of the
he
key.
tried to jump into that. Maybe a
Yeah.
travel. Ref didn't think so.
Good ball moving along the outside of the arc. Oh, a nice steal. Number
Yep.
5,
Read that one perfectly.
Amos.
Just not able to get the bucket. A little frustrated, though. Got to stick with it.
15 driving all the way in.
Nice.
We get a-
Beautiful. And then we got an and one. Did they count? I believe they counted it.
I don't.
Yep, I
Yeah,
believe
he
they
did.
counted. He's been great off the bench.
Yes, definitely.
Just really kind of brought a little bit of stability to the team.
offensively and defensively.
Let's see if he can convert this and one.
Shooting his first one up and bounces out. Rebound by Arthur. Arthur bringing it down quickly. Wide
There it
open
was.
on the layup there.
Bay
Good
City
pass.
just not getting back.
Oh, just missed that one.
Ooh,
15.
nice
with the
ball handling there.
Yeah. Top of the key.
We got 2:15 left in this first half. Bay City's got to chip in this lead.
Oh.
Yep, there we go.
That was a nice drive, and he picked up the foul on there. Number
Yep,
14.
and that's what it's
4.
going to take. Bay City slow the game down and wait for Arthur to give you the make the mistake right there. Wide open lane. They move the ball around, and now we're standing at the free throw line.
Yep. Isaiah Schmidt with his first one puts it in. Obviously, he saw an open lane there, drove down, and was fouled. So you got to force those things,
And
force them down the lane there, and a lot of times you'll pick up the foul.
Coach Mast putting back his starters in. Doesn't want this lead to diminish at all. Doesn't want to give Bay City any thoughts of coming back in this game.
Second shot, no good, and he actually gets his own rebound. 15 back with the ball. At the top of the keys, 4. Back to 15 at the top. He's covered.
Swarming
Oh, and
defense. Wow. But he
that's
found
the
his
play to
way
see.
through.
Yep. He went right through both of them.
And look, that one they got back. Doesn't matter, unfortunately. But I was watching. They hustled back, but they just forgot. They all collapsed instead of going to their zones.
Yep. Long 3 went right in. 33-14. Arthur up. Another steal here. We have a travel here.
And Amos Johnson's coming back in the game. And he's going to nab Blake Schmidt, give him a little blow.
All right, ball's in. 15 bringing it up for Bay City. Trying to get it to the inside there. Oh.
See, and that's where Bay City's kind of getting in trouble. Because with the defense that Arthur plays, right? If you drive, they are collapsing on you.
Yes.
So it's not going to be driving through 15 people. That's not how it's going to work. And it's caused a lot of turnovers. You got to drive, kick. You can't try to dribble through 3 guys. You have to know that how they're going to play you on defense. And to Arthur's credit, that's why they have this lead, right? In a very, very aggressive style of defense. And they're saying, hey, look, we're going to cause you the mistakes, to make the mistakes. But nice pass there by Ayala. And a nice finish there by Luke Schmidt. They're still hanging around in this one.
Yep, they're fighting. Good hustle there. Arthur comes up, back up with it. Good ball movement. Oh, a nice steal by Amos. He's going in, bounces it off an Arthur guy.
Missed opportunity there.
Yep.
But great defense by Johnson. That's the second time he's done that, and Arthur is prone to that. Those cross-court passes, if you're ready, you can steal those. And that's twice now that Johnson's been able to read that.
Long 3, missed. Arthur does get the, goes back into Bay City's hands.
And that's it. Ref blows it dead. What do we got? Oh, we got a foul. There's no time, so let's see how much time they put back on the clock. Only 2 seconds on the clock. Oh, 2 shots. Wow, that's a costly foul right there for Arthur. Especially it looked like Ayala had nowhere to go. Kind of bailed him out there, and you get a chance for 2 free throws. Now you got to make him pay for this.
Yeah, definitely. Got to put him in.
But again, I can't say enough about Ayala coming in and really just being a nice energy boost, taking ball handling duties. Just kind of been a little bit of everything here. Let's see what the refs are talking about. I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about because we already know it's 2 free throws.
All right. We got 4 seconds on the clock here.
4/10 of a second.
4/10, I mean. Nice shot. All net on that one there. 33-17, Arthur up.
Oh,
the second one.
Almost got the tip. And we are going to go to half, 33-17. We will get our statisticians on pretty soon, and we'll be able to kind of break down what we saw from that first half.
Yep.
We'll be right back after this. All right, and welcome back. Hopefully you were able to get a snack, maybe a little bathroom break, but we're locked back in for the second half here. Let's kind of break down what we saw. What are some of the stats that jumped out to you, Chaz?
They had 13 turnovers on Bay City to Arthur's 9, who that's a little high for Arthur in general.
I mean, I got here too. Bay City 0 for 13 from 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's killer because what that's allowing is it's allowing this aggressive Arthur defense to kind of just constrict you, and it's like settling for shots. So if we have some of those replays on that Arthur defense, we can cue that up here. So if we go ahead and roll that. All right, so here we have Ayala with the ball. Pause it right there. All right, so we have Mast, who's just going to come up and jump that, right? They double team. Yep. He's guarding Johnson, but he just peels off because he knows where's the most logical spot to come from that. Boom.
Yep.
And he's got the easy steal. All right, and they're off and running, doing exactly what they like to do. All right, so then we have the next one, right? And this is Arthur in a nutshell, right? How they're trying to play.
Yep.
Get the steal, and then boom, you're gone. Right?
Nice tap.
Now this one, Johnson made a nice play to come back and prevent the bucket, but that's Arthur.
Yes.
That's where these 13 turnovers are coming from. And so that's really given Bay City problems in this game. And yet Bay City's not out of this game either, right?
No, I think they settled down a little bit. They're playing much better.
But a forced layup with 3 guys on you, somebody's open.
Right, you need to move the ball around so you get a good open shot.
You got an offensive foul. That's the thing. When Bay City's getting their stops, it's just really obviously helping them to be able to get set up and what they want to do.
Definitely.
But they have to capitalize by getting buckets. If they don't, obviously, if you don't score, it's going to look really bad. But their defense hasn't been awful.
All right, nice pass to 2 and puts it in.
There you go. Took the charge.
Yep.
Took 2 points away from Arthur. Boom, now you got 2 points on your end.
Nice.
And a nice block there by number 4.
Isaiah Schmitz.
But again, they're out of control. Let's slow it down. Let's set it up. You're playing that fast pace, that's what Arthur wants you to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speed up, make the mistake. That's what we've been talking about this whole first half.
Passed in. Throw it down in the low, 32. Moving the ball, takes a shot, 14.
There you
nice
go.
Right in there.
3 buckets right there out of halftime.
Yep.
21-33. And another block.
Wow, who's that? That's Isaiah Schmitz.
Man, I think we might have needed, for the Green Bay Packers, we should have asked their coach to give the halftime speech instead of Matt LaFleur. My goodness. A lot of energy from Bay City coming out of half.
Yeah, definitely. Arthur driving. Foul. Shooting 2.
It's going to be on Malachi Johnson. That'll be his first. But that's what you want to see, right? Bringing the energy out of halftime. They didn't hang their heads.
No.
They didn't say, we have 13 turnovers.
Otto misses the free throw.
Right? That's why you play 4 quarters.
Yep.
And that's all you want to see. I know from just a coaching perspective, all you want to see from your guys is that they're playing till the whistle sounds or the final bell, right?
Yep.
But again, this can't happen. And a great job there by Arthur.
Arthur's definitely putting pressure on them on the defensive side. Arthur with the ball, top of the key. Swings it down the right side, 3 up and short. And Bay City's ball.
They got to stop. They've been getting quite a few stops. I'm wondering why Ayala just doesn't start, right? He was the little spark plug for this team as soon as the coach subbed him in the first quarter. And there you go. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, you got to hit those. But, man, that was beautiful,
Yep.
right? That's how you beat the press. It's passing. It's not dribbling. They were able to get an easy bucket or attempt at a bucket. Just got to finish those.
And they got some tall guys there on Bay City. Got some long arms. Steal by 15.
Another stop. Arthur coming out a little, not sluggish. Their energy's good, but just the shots are not falling
Nothing's
right
hit.
now.
This shot. Oh, could have had that one.
What I want to see Arthur get back to is when they were playing that zone, where was the open looks coming from? It's the two short corners.
Yep.
We got to get back to that. I mean, they still have a comfortable lead, but you don't want to give a team hope, right? You just never know what can happen.
Well, this game's getting tightened up here.
Yeah, the
Nice
three
rebound.
ball's just not falling right now. There you go. Get it in and let it work it from there. Bay City really picking up the defense, doing a good job here.
Yep, definitely.
Looks like the communication's a lot better, too. Guys passing other guys off,
Open
talking.
three.
And there you go. That was
That's
much
Matt.
needed.
Wade. Drive it in. Long stretch. Comes back out to the top of the key. Pass to 15, Ayala. He tries to drive in the middle, loses the ball, but he regains it. Bay City's got the ball back. Down the left side, shot up, no good, and no rebound.
Yeah, 0 for
For Bay City.
14 right there on the threes. We got another charge, another
Offensive
offensive foul.
Nice.
I love taking charge, and I don't think we see this enough in high school games. It's such a momentum shift, right? You're
Yep.
taking 2 points off the board. You're getting a foul on a player. You're now going to make them think every time they drive, they have to keep in the back of their mind, oh, am I going to get another charge call? It's just, it's such a momentum boost for your team.
Yep, definitely.
Bay City not able to capitalize on that, and we get a foul. That's going to be on Luke Schmidt, his second, or his first, team second.
Arthur bringing the ball down. Dumps it in the middle. Out to the outside. And a shot up. No good. Ball out of bounds.
Got to secure that if you're Bay City.
Yep.
We got number 10 checking in the game. It's going to be Ethan Gabriels.
Wade tossing it in. The outside. Three. Nobody there to stop him.
Yeah, it's if you leave them open and they get a set three, that's where the problems are. And again, trying to dribble through people instead of just
Yep.
passing
Pass it
the
off.
ball.
Nice.
Great defense by Arthur.
Arthur
Push
putting
the ball, right?
Yep, they're putting a press on him, and they're really giving him a hard time. Got a skirmish there.
And it looks like Arthur kind of got their footing back underneath them
Yeah, they
after a
definitely,
nice little burst there by Bay City.
definitely popped alive here. 21-42, Arthur's up.
And what I like about Arthur is energy is contagious, right? You see
yeah.
one guy get on the ground, everybody wants to get on the ground. And you can see that with this team.
Moving the ball around the perimeter, down low. Stops, fakes, comes in. No good. Rebound, Arthur. It's great to get those offensive rebounds. Number 10 with the ball at the top of the key, back to 50. 11 kind of backs into him there. Long shot to the corner, nobody there. Up for three, no good by Wade Julius. Bay City bringing it down.
Nice drive.
Oh,
Just couldn't finish. He's had a couple nice looking floaters, just not able to hit that one there. And they really need a bucket here.
yep, just a little short. 11 open with the three, no good. Back to 11, drives in a step.
Oh,
Oh, look out.
that was a rough sequence there for Malachi Johnson as he got headbutted by his own teammate and then has a nice date with the floor right there. Looks like maybe there might be some blood. He's showing something to the ref.
Yep. Hirschberger on the line for Arthur. Yeah, he got cracked pretty good there. First one's up and no good.
But I think Arthur did a nice job there of responding to that, right? They came out not sluggish, I don't want to say that, but just not how they were playing in that first half.
Not as aggressive.
And then boom, once they're able to get the press, that's where the problems come from. It all starts with this press.
Hirschberger makes the second shot. And we got a timeout here.
Full timeout for Arthur. All right, we got 43-21 in favor of Arthur. We will be right back after this full timeout. All right, and we are back. In this first game for these two teams of the 2026 Dayspring Classic, Arthur holding a comfortable lead, 22-point lead here over Bay City. You just want to see, Bay City, they have their moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they can just get a couple, they've been getting stops too. That's the thing. It's not like they're not getting stops, but they're just not converting on the offensive end.
Yeah, you got to do that. You need both to move on. Arthur with the press. Oh, that's a lob pass. That's dangerous.
Yeah, I know what you're licking your chops, right? If you're a pressing defense, when you see that ball float like that.
Yep.
It just seems like kind of like Bay City's timing is off on their press break, right?
Yeah.
Guys are cutting a little too early on that last one. I definitely noticed that. The guy cut to the middle, didn't have the ball yet.
Yep.
And by the time they were able to try to force it to him, there's already three guys there, and now he's only got left the lob to throw. So
Bay City passing the ball around the outside of the perimeter. And long shot.
Amos, there we go. We got our first three for Bay City. Amos Johnson showing you he can do a little bit of everything.
Yep, they got to now have some defense here. We'll give them that open three. Ball to the inside, dumps to the outside, gives them a chance to shoot. Long three, no good. Rebound by 15.
There you go. They desperately needed that one because with high school basketball, obviously you don't have a shot clock. Not this year anyway.
Right.
We will have that next year, but and I'm all for it. But you really got to chip because Arthur they have to. Excuse me. They don't have to rush anything, right?
Right.
We got another turnover here. I like the setup though. You can see on that play, beautiful, and you can save that one. Alex, we can kind of show what they had going there. It would have worked. It was just a rough pass, which is what Arthur is thriving off of. And that's going to be Arthur's ticket to success in this tournament. Make mistakes.
Yep.
If you don't make mistakes against them, you have a good chance. But you got to be ready for their press.
Arthur missed that little chip shot, and Bay City's got the ball.
You know what? For how much Ayala was very noticeable in the first half. Haven't really called his name here in the second half. Got a nice drive. Not able to finish it.
Rebound by 23 from Arthur.
And Arthur up and running.
And the ball, top of the key there. Bring it down the right side. Still staying around the outside of the arc. Up at the top of the key with a 3. No good. Number 12. Rebound. Arthur has the ball. Back to 23. And at the top of the key shoots a 3 and gets it in.
Arthur, I'm going to tell you this, has not seen a 3 that they didn't like.
Yep.
There you go. Look at that. Everybody was in their place at the right time, and look at what you get.
Nice bounce pass, but 22 misses that layup. Good hustle here.
Oh, Nyala just
Yeah.
desperately wanting that basketball, not able to get it.
Picked up a foul on the play there.
You can kind of see that one coming.
Yeah.
But look at what we just saw, right? They didn't, and I think that's kind of been the story of this game, not converting. Not converting. Because when they passed the ball, guys were in their spots at the correct time. Look how easy they were able to get it up the floor. Just, you got to make your layups, right? That'll drive a coach crazy.
Long 3 by Wade Julius for Arthur. Arthur pressing him. But no problem. Ayala got a pass through and wasn't ready for it. But he got it. Down on the top of the arc again at the top. They're moving the ball around the outside. Driving to the middle. We got some pushing going on there.
14 seconds left in this third quarter.
Bay City with the ball. Going to be
Isaiah Schmitz coming back in the game. Going to give Ayala a little breather. Quick shot.
Ooh.
Thought there could have been a foul, but
no foul called.
nothing called. Wow.
Arthur going for a 3 on the out. No, they're driving in the middle. Nice fake. Bad pass. No good on that last attempt at 3 by number 23, Joe.
All right, 49-24 going into the fourth quarter. We can kind of, let's get back to that replay that we had asked you to save earlier.
Yeah.
But, it's just Arthur doing what they do, right? We talked about it. And Bay City, honestly, I really feel like they could be in this game if they just get a lot of these layups that they're missing, right? They're getting, you'll count 3 stops in a row, maybe 4 stops in a row. But Arthur's going to keep getting those steals, and they're going to chuck 3s. And when you're hitting your 3s, then it's going to be a problem if the other team's not hitting their 3s. So.
Definitely. Arthur did kind of come out a little sluggish, but they're back to their regular strengths.
All right, and we got everybody coming back in for this fourth quarter. Looks like Greg Mast has hit almost all of his subs in. Actually, it would be all of his subs in, right?
Yeah.
Your starters did the job. All right, get a break. That's the key in this tournament. A deep bench or getting your guys rest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's grueling. You're playing 4 games in 2 days.
And they definitely got a deep bench here. Bay City with the steal, trying to make 2 points off it. Missed shot. 32, who's looking for a foul to be called. Malachi, but long 3 by Arthur. Bounces off.
Sometimes those are just those frustrating calls. That was definitely a foul, but he was just trying to go for the rebound, and then all of a sudden there's a body there, and just kind of seems when things aren't going your way, that's what you get. Kind of had a look of a disgust there by Johnson.
Yep. Again, dumps it out to the outside, but hits the side of the backboard. Bay City comes up with it. Driving hard. Bay City's not even getting down to the court in time there. Number 10 pushing hard on 32. Bay City with the ball, moving around the perimeter, 3 up. at 14. No good. Rebound by 32 and puts it in.
Yeah, that was a great rebound there by Malachi Johnson. Just went up and over Arthur and put it back in. You just think it's a little bit too little, too late.
No. He had a little height advantage there, too. Ball being shot from the outside, right side, rebound, and
man, Johnson's all over the place now. A lot of contact there. Ref doesn't call a foul.
Right on
Doesn't
top
really
of
matter. Arthur's ball anyway.
Arthur threw it out of bounds, missed the pass. Bay City bringing it up on the right side there. Long pass down the bottom. 14 trying to work his way in. And we got a foul called number.
Nice little extra pound there of the basketball by 14, as he is not very pleased with how aggressive Arthur plays. And honestly, when you have an aggressive team and it's, kind of where we are with the score, it's just frustrating, right? You've been pounded the whole game.
Yep.
It just kind of comes out.
Ball at the top of the key. Over the right side, still at the top of the arc there. Johnson almost loses that pass. And he steps out of bounds.
And that's tough, right? Ball movement was there, and it just seemed like, but they're having to work so hard for some of these buckets.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's going to wear you down. I'm going to be very curious to see how many threes Arthur ends up shooting this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you can see what their game plan, their offensive style is. Create turnovers as we get a three there from Bay City.
You notice he checked his footing before he took that shot, and he had the time to do so. And he put it in.
But we can see Arthur's game plan from this tournament will be pressure, cause turnovers, shoot the three ball. Like that's it. That's how they're gonna try to mitigate against a team with some size.
Johnson trying to pass to the inside, but Arthur picked it up. Oh, we have a little tripping foul there on 14. Blake Schmidt.
That's his second, team second. 49-29. Seems like all we're waiting to do is just kind of put a bow on this one. Nice block there by Johnson.
And whoever wins this game will be playing at 8:30 tonight in the school gym against the winner from Berean and State Line. And the loser will play at 8:30 in the church gym against the winner of Berean and State Line. So we'll see what happens as things progress.
8:30, that's pretty late. How do you feel about an 8:30 game?
Well, that's kind of late, and but these guys are used to staying up late, so I think it's fair across the board for all guys. So makes it even.
Yeah, but you guys have preferences, right? Like, would you rather have, if you're playing, would you rather have an early game and then not as late of a game, or would you like the later game and then the late game?
I'd like to go with the early when you're the freshest.
Like you said, I'm opposite. I'm going to go, give me the late games because I'm already up anyway. I'm a night person, so I feel like I'll be a little bit more awake, have a little bit more energy instead of trying to wake myself up early in the morning.
Yeah.
But to each their own.
Whatever the coach, whatever the schedule is, that's what you got to go with. Make the best of it. Get your team prepared for the next game. I know there's a lull in time here, and sometimes that affects the team. Arthur with the ball, top of the key, 5, passing it around. Perimeter passing going on right now. Almost got taken away by Bay City. 5 Working his way through there, dumps it off. Down low.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Bay City kind of still staying in the zone. I get it's a large lead, but you got to get some steals, right? And you're not going to get steals in the zone. You're just not.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just playing Arthur. Yep, Arthur's playing perimeter oriented, and Bay City's just kind of laying back a little bit. If you want some steals, I mean, again, maybe not even just playing for the rest of this game, right? But a little momentum boost.
Sure.
If you can get some stuff going against the subs of Arthur, to give you that little bit of like, hey, we got this, guys. Like, okay, tough first game, but this next one, this one's us. You know.
Blake Smith with the foul there. Cody Coons shooting 2, makes the first one for Arthur.
I think he might have picked up like 3 fouls in this quarter alone out of the 4 that he's got.
Yeah, obviously he took him out of the game. Cody shooting his second free throw. And bounces out, rebound by 32. Johnson. Bay City working the ball around the outside.
Just got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And that's what's tough when you're not hitting threes. They've hit, if I'm not mistaken, they've only hit 2 threes all game. You can really pack that paint, and that's such a problem for Bay City here.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. That's the second step through Ayala has had.
Want to see that play again if we can get that one. Ayala.
And he's out there,
right there.
With the energy, trying to will his teammates, like, hey, if I'm going to expend my energy like this, I want to see the same from you.
Yep. Bay City coming down. Johnson with a long 3, no good. Bounces off of Bay City, and Arthur gets the ball.
We got more subs in for Arthur here. We're going to watch that step through by Ayala here. Kind of had nowhere to go. Gave himself a little room with his body and hits that. That's a tough shot to hit. Nice job there. Malachi Johnson's had a pretty decent game when it comes to blocks. It just, Arthur hasn't really been in the paint too much.
Yep, definitely.
Ref trying to calm everybody down here. I mean, looked like they were just kind of going for positioning, but speak your piece.
3 shots from the side, hit the side of the rim, or the backboard, I should say. Bay City with the rebound, bringing the ball up quickly. Long 3 bounces out, rebound by Arthur.
Yep, and this will be just a formality. But 50-31. But you can definitely see as tough as this game was, you can see a path for Bay City maybe in the rest of this tournament, right? I mean, hit your layups, be in your right spots if some team's trying to press you, right? Because if I know I'm going to be playing Bay City next, guess what I'm doing? If I got a press, I'm pulling out my press because they had a lot of turnovers, which really hurt them.
Big
and
time.
then just missing layups. And then for Arthur, right?
Cody missed
create
his
the
first
turnovers.
free throw there.
Looks like coach for Bay City waving the white flag, getting his guys rest. But anyway, back to Arthur. When you play your next game, right, you're going to be same formula we've been talking about all game. Get your turnovers, get your easy buckets, right? So you don't have to work so hard for them. So
well, they definitely came out strong on defense, on the press, Arthur. Bay City did come back on the second half a little bit there.
Yeah, it was like the first maybe 4 possessions. You're like, okay, this game is not too far off, but just Arthur seemed to have gotten their footing. As we get a timeout here by Bay City. We'll step away as we have 1:51 left in this game. 51 for Arthur, 31 for Bay City. like Chaz said earlier, Arthur will be moving on to play in this school gym at 8:30 p.m. Bay City will go to the church gym and also be playing at 8:30 later today once this one wraps up here.
Ayala passing the ball in for B City. Number 11 kind of loses it, but picks it back up. Sends it down low. Obviously, they're going to look for a three. Number 2, and he makes it.
I feel like Bay City's probably like, really? Now it goes in, you know?
Yeah.
That's always how that works.
Yeah, where were these when we needed them?
Yep. This one's just putting lipstick on the pig at this point. Got an offensive foul. I like that, though. Number 5 kind of throwing his weight around there in the post, and he's the shortest guy in there.
He's a scrapper.
Tell me something I don't know, right? Arthur's always has those scrapper type of guys, which is what's made them so successful, that and their discipline.
Yes. Whoa, almost lost that. Back over to Ayala with the 3.
See, what do we say?
Now they're hitting them.
Now they're going in.
Little too late, unless they can get a bunch of turnovers here. And
no, it's definitely too late.
We know Arthur doesn't have their first line in, so it's a nice 3 by
Look at that, five will take you in the post and out on the 3-point line. I love that.
It's nice too for the second string kind of get a chance to play a little bit and then give the starters a rest.
Looks like Arthur has a first, second, third, and potentially fourth string over there.
Yes, they got a long bench. And that definitely helps. Long 3 by B City, no good.
And we got 15 seconds left. So we would just like to say thank you for all of you who have tuned in.
Yes.
Again, Arthur will be playing in this gym at 8:30 p.m. And we will have Bay City playing in the church gym at 8:30. Final score, 54 for Arthur, 37 for Bay City. Stay tuned for the rest of the games.